Woo!
First match of the finals. We got Brodus in your top hand corner here on Kali. And in your bottom hand corner, we have Hellbird on Kali. So we got a mirror. It's going to be awesome.
Two Collies. What does this world come to? Both seemingly starting the same thing, except for we got the multi-potion instead of just the pure potions.
Yeah, now those are new, and I find them so interesting because it gives you both, health and mana back, but it doesn't give you as much as a mana potion or a health potion would total.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very bizarre, I don't see many people use it, so I'm curious to see if it will make a big difference. I don't know. So it looks like Brodus is planning on not taking as much damage and using up more mana. So, by the way, guys, this is like super intriguing gameplay right now. We're bringing you what difference a potion will do. This is how we roll. This is this intense right now.
This is how in depth we have to get into this game. I mean, there's so many different possibilities off of this just different potion pick.
Oh man,
Both are going to be starting at the mana camp, except for it looks like Brutus.
Bruce wants that red buff. He wants to do as much damage as possible. I think he actually probably will be starting at speed, which is just a natural thing for Kali. Or he's going to engage. By the looks of it, he's looking to engage. We may be seeing engage. Hellbird won't see it coming.
Oh man, this is going to be crazy. This is... I'm pretty sure what he
There's
did...
the hog
nice
to steal it.
Ooh, and now Brutus up a blue buff.
What do you think that's going to mean for Brodus?
It's hard to say, because if he's able to spam and hit his spamming abilities, is going to help him out a lot. And Hellbird is lower, so we're going to watch these two just duke it out. But Hellbird did grab more health potions. He has technically more gas in the tank.
Technically, yeah.
In a sense, you want to think about it in a sense of potions. It's gas. It refills you, whatever. You put more gas in the tank, you're able to go a little bit longer. But he doesn't have a blue buff, and he has less mana in his tank. You think about
he's already almost out. Actually, it's already almost out.
He
of
hasn't
mana,
used either of his potions yet, but
no.
But
we'll
this
see.
is going to be interesting because he's back up to full health, and now Brodus doing what he can to just spam him out of lane, doing those auto attacks while he autos.
Good little poke there. Do you see that? While I can't say Kali, while Hellbird is attacking the enemy archers, Brodus is right behind him, nicking him down a little bit, dealing as much little damage as possible.
But he's taking a lot of minion damage. Like right now, he took a lot, but so did Hellbird. Just going back and forth. Brodus does have his fight before Hellbird, but Hellbird able to be there right in time.
Right in time. Like, there's nearly no difference. Brodus... Oh, some damage coming out from Brodus. Stun after stun. Hellbird taking a lot of damage. Brodus does have, like, 100 XP difference and, like, 20 gold. It's so close. It's near nothing. And it's just from that steal of the big minion of that mana buff camp.
Also because of the pots.
Yes. Man,
Potions
those
did
multi-potions. Watch, everyone's going to take multi-potion now.
Like, screw this, I'm grabbing multi-potion.
Yeah, exactly. But man, they're even in health. This is gonna be a really close fight. It's gonna come down to who's gonna make the mistake first, who's gonna stun first, maybe who will use their ultimate ability first. It has changed a little bit. But a lot of it's gonna come down to how are they gonna build differently? How are they gonna counter each other? So there you go, both level 6. Ooh, Brodus comes in with a jump.
And a nice stun.
Yeah, really good stun.
Out of Hellbird, just to stop him in his tracks and be like, nope, and then just walk away, not having to use a stun, not really having to use anything. And now both are extremely low, but Brutus not scared to go for this camp.
No, he just hogs it. He's going to be able to take it down. And this is what you need to be doing. If you know your enemy has backed, abuse those buff camps. And I think we've seen Brodus do that a lot lately, is take those buff camps all the time and really rotate well. And it ended up in having a 4-level lead on the enemy last time. So I think he's going to abuse that as well. We do have Hellbird taking the orange buff here. Similar build still, all the way. I mean, Brodus did take some... He still has his potions. He's sticking to those multi-potions, man.
Yeah, but you can see the build's still coming out the same. It's still pretty close. I mean, granted, now there's a little bit of difference. One's faster than the other, but the other one does more damage.
Yeah.
So between the two, you will see the buff differences. What the buffs do for you in certain situations. But you can see Brodus still keeping on that rotation, still keeping himself at a constant rate where he's gaining XP, he's gaining levels, you know, there's a constant rate for him, there's no pause. While on the other hand, Helbert decided to back to grab a little bit more damage, but that also allows for Brutus to push forward and then back himself, but I don't even know if he's going to do that. He might go for more camps.
Yeah, and they're going Draining Blade, so it gets a little bit of lifesteal, some attack speed, and physical pen, so that'll be turned into Ozzy, which is a really good item to have on Kali. And once again, Brodus right now, he can't use the blue buff, but we do have an engagement coming here from Helbert. Is Helbert going to be able to steal it? No! We do have a stun coming out
nice
from Helbert.
Stun, actually. Wow, Brutus taking a lot of damage, and nice stun out of him. Nice jump away, actually, into his turret.
Yep. He's going to be able to back. So we
little
got the camp.
outplay.
He's... You know, Helbert's got to take advantage of this. He's got to go clear the lane as fast as possible so that he will lose all that gold XP and stuff like that.
Now we're finally getting into different builds. One grabbing the Draining Blade, the other one grabbing the Balanced Blade.
So
what kind of difference is going to be out of that?
It's lifesteal versus damage. So Brodus is going more damage, and it's most likely going to go into Quinsai.
Okay.
So Helbert will have a little bit more sustain in lane, whereas Brodus may be able to burst him down and have more sustained damage onto him.
Mm-hmm.
So
Gotcha.
Very interesting. It's slightly different. Personally, I think maybe Quinsai might be a little bit better. It'll give you more, just more natural damage. Right there, he's taking the buff again. You know, he's rotating through those buffs just for the experience. You know, these guys want to win. You get 800 gems if you win this tourney. Here come out the stuns.
That's a really good amount. Oh wow, these two just going at it one after another. The jumping actually from Brodus.
Yeah, missed the jump. There's the ulti. Just doing it to take out. Why is the ulti? There's the ulti coming out from Helbert. Helbert could take out Brodus here. He's going to tower dive. Can he do it? Oh!
Got it, and the health.
Yeah, there's the kill.
A lot of health.
Yeah, he gets 85% if he kills it. First blood goes to Helbert. Ooh.
A nice job out of Helbert, I think, for waiting out that ulti and being like, all right, you're going to ulti a little bit too soon. I'm not even near you. And just allowed him to outplay his opponent. So it's either a misplay out of Brodus or a outplay out of Helbert.
I think Helbert was just more patient, is what I think it came down to, and he's able to kind of have that like less pressure because he's got that lifesteal from Ozzy, you know. But now Brodus has finished off his Quinsai, and we'll see what's going to go on. However, Balanced Blade coming out onto Helbert, so he's going to get Quinsai as well. So he's like Helbert, I guess. I mean, sorry, Brodus like half a level behind. So
yeah,
definitely gotta be careful.
Ooh, a nice jump in on Helbert. A lot of damage. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. That's the Quinsai working out for him right there. Brodus takes out Helbert.
Little humor in this situation.
Does that jump dodge out the little fist that came down?
Yes. The fist
like
doesn't do any damage, and it's not to the point of the stun. It was just to clear the creeps. So to get
gotcha.
just to avoid that damage. You know, when it comes down to it, you don't want those archers dealing that extra 20 damage to you. It could mean the game. You know, and he's almost able to take out the tower there.
Yeah, this is getting ridiculous. I mean, Brodus doing a nice job rotating. I mean, and he's going towards his camp. He's making sure that he constantly has a buff on himself, and he's constantly gaining XP. And even if he takes out, you know, a camp that has a buff and he already has a buff, he's still gaining that XP and gaining a good amount of XP that just constantly comes towards him, and he's constantly able to keep up ahead of Helbert. I mean, he stole the buff in the early game, gave him that XP, and then he's just kept a buff ahead of him and kept XP ahead of him throughout this entire game.
Definitely. So, gold difference, you got 146 extra gold on terms of Brodus and 340 XP. So it's still fairly close, but Brodus running those XP buffs, you know, he is still a level ahead. So
yeah, there's apparently a Brodus army. I would very much see that simply because he's the god of the bros. I mean, a god has to have an army, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's true. But now, what has Brodus got? He's got Cursed Blade, so that's going to turn into Witch's Blade. Oh, god, damage coming out on Brodus. Brodus is going to go down. Pops his ulti.
Oh!
Both ultis being popped here. What is going to happen?
Which one's going to go down first? It is... No!
Neither.
Go down.
Wow.
Holy crap, that was scary. Woo! They're both hanging like at 1 health and just like, nope, neither of us are going to go down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brodus staying in lane, though, with no lifesteal, could be interesting, you know? He's gonna duke it out with the creeps. He wants to push it. I mean, you gotta give it to Brodus. He does whatever he can to get as much experience as possible. You know, like he's like no health and he's going ahead and taking the buffs. The enemy colleague could come in at any moment and kill him, but he's just confident that he knows where the enemy is at all times. So.
Yeah, and it's really working out for him. I mean, either he studied out map rotations in which God goes where, or he's just like very keen on knowing exactly, is my opponent in the lane? If they're not, how much health were they at when I went back or when they went back? And if he feels that they had enough damage or enough health to where they could take a buff, then he's probably going to be able to scout them out.
Yep.
And just a really nice job by him.
He's also taking Witchblade, so he's gonna get that. You know, he reduces the attack speed of the enemy collie by 15% and their physical power. Hellbird is also building the same thing. The only difference between these builds right now is one has Fist of the Gods, Brodus does, so he's got an additional stun, and Hellbird has lifesteal.
Yep.
So
is actually a completed item kind of ahead of him if you think about it in that aspect. I mean, or at least two of those notches on the Cursed Blade.
Yeah, definitely. But that Witchblade, when they duke it out, could make that difference and give Brodus the lead before Hellbird finishes it. You know, when you're going against, like right here, look, we're duking it out. We're coming out the jumps. Brodus doing so much damage. There's a stun from Fist of the Gods, and Hellbird goes down.
Brodus did a brilliant job juking his stun by waiting for it, because immediately after the jump came out of Hellbird, he tried to stun immediately, but Brodus saw through that and was able to jump over the stun, able not to get stunned, and then just completely win out that fight.
Yeah, really good play. Now almost all the buffs are down. There's just 2 buffs. He's just gonna go ahead and back. Let's see, what is Brodus going to buy? So he's actually going to buy a little bit of defense. Get Spike Shield, physical power, and some physical protection. Hellbird has now finished Witchblade, so Brodus is ahead type of in build, so he is building to counter him, Hellbird, now. So he's in a really good position. Not to mention 2 levels above, 1,800 experience, and 1,100 gold. So he's controlling the map, and he's gotten the first tower down.
He's doing a nice job slowly just making a small lead for himself. I mean, it's nothing too big. It's not like he's like completely snowballed this game. He's only a kill ahead. But he's done a nice job in his rotations and gaining that XP to gain a 2-level advantage, to gain a tower advantage, and just a damage advantage overall, and completely win out these fights. And Brodus doing a nice job just being slow and steady and winning the race that way, and knowing exactly where his enemy is with this game.
Gang coming in here, yeah. Oh, missing a stun. Brodus missed the stun. That could be really devastating. Brodus taking a lot of damage there. Forced to ulti
coming out
from Hellbird, actually takes out Brodus. What? Why didn't Brodus ulti?
Yeah,
oh no,
he didn't ulti at all. That was a little bit of a misplay by him. Either it wasn't going off or whatever, but it just didn't work out for him. And now Hellbird going to make the comeback.
Yeah, he's going to be able to take out that tower as well, bringing them back up to par, just about. Like 600 XP difference, still in favor of Brodus. And with this tower, it could change, you know, he's 200 gold above, but this tower is going to jump that right back up to nearly no gold difference. Such a close game. You know, that's what you tend to expect in these games where they're fighting. It's like, it's a mirror, you know?
A mirror match, yeah. Those are scary, especially with Kali, because it's like, who's going to chicken out and ult first? But I guess Hellbird's like, I'll ult first, and then just kill him, and he won't ult. That's, I guess, how he wanted to play the one out.
Probably. Yeah, definitely. Now, what do you think Brodus or Halberd need to do to like kind of guarantee. I mean, like Halberd has taken high the Nemean Lion, so he's gonna be tanky. Really good item because Kali's almost all of her damage is from auto attacks. There's the blink coming out from Brodus. They're just duking it out. Brodus takes a lot of damage though. He's forced to ultimate ability. Halberd does not have his ulti. Can Brodus do it? He's going in. He has no health left. He needs to run away.
This is scary. This is so close. I mean, they're just back and forth, back and forth. It's like,
there's the ulti coming from Halberd. Brodus needs to run. There's the stun. Brodus gets taken out by Halberd.
Halberd did a brilliant job waiting out for his ulti to come back up and then jumping right back into it. And Brodus staying a little bit too long, knowing that his ultimate was down. I think a little bit misplay by him, and now he's suffered from it. And now Halberd has the advantage, has a pretty decent advantage at that too, and able to take out this Phoenix as well.
Yeah, he's down for another 20 seconds. Brodus has finished his Void Shield and has actually gotten Blink and has Mace. So he's gonna probably maybe build that into Titan's Bane for the penetration to counter High of the Nemean Lion, or go for more cooldown reduction with Jotun's Wrath. It could go either way. That High of the Nemean Lion though did so much work in that game. Just dealing 20% of the damage that Brodus did back onto himself. It's such a powerful item against Kali.
Yep, and now we're gonna have to see exactly how he plays it out, because Brodus had that advantage and then for some reason completely lost it. I mean, he had it for a while and just a couple of misplays, and now he's down. And now he's down on kills, he's down on turrets, and he's down to Phoenix.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. You know, we do see Halberd here moving up onto the Titan. Brodus forced to actually back. Halberd's actually building short sword. There's an engagement. Halberd jumping in. Brodus taking lots of damage from that High of the Nemean Lion. Getting chunked down. Forced to ulti. Both ultis coming out. Brodus taken down. Too. Halberd done. There's the stun. Oh. Is she going to be taken out? No, she gets a heal off. Run away. Great stun on.
That was a brilliant job out of Brodus to stun him immediately.
There's the blink.
Just so that he could.
Oh, great stun by Halberd there.
Ultis. Oh, the blade almost got him. Oh man, this chase though.
Oh,
ooh,
the stun.
Nice jump.
Jump, avoiding the stun. Can Brodus do this? He just needs once. There's the jump. There's the kill. Brodus picks up the kill on Halberd.
Brodus coming back using his Titan and using the fountain to just come back from that one. But there are minions that are near his base that are also fire minions. He's gonna try to take out this Phoenix, and I don't think he has what it takes. Take a lot of damage.
He's gonna have to get out of here. He's gonna go get a buff. Wow, great plays, good jukes from Halberd, but it just wasn't enough. Just barely.
It wasn't enough, indeed. Just slowly, Brodus trying to make the comeback that he can.
Yeah, we do have Rage
doing it
coming
nicely.
out,
I would like to see.
We have Rage coming out to Halberd, so he's gonna be critting now. And we do have Warrior's Bane, so that'll be turning into a Titan's Bane on Brodus. So going for more for the true damage,
from time
you know. And I'm assuming he's probably go Rage, maybe Deathbringer. We'll see. I'm kind of curious. You definitely want a little bit of crit on Kali.
Yeah, just that little bit of extra damage out of her. Now, Brodus looked really grim, but he's evening it out. The Phoenix is still up for his enemy, but he's slowly making his way back into this game.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. His Titan is exposed. Here comes the other Kali. Halberd's looking for it. He wants the kill. Both ultimates are up. You know,
this has got to be scary. This is one of those high pressure situations. Like either one of us die, the other one's gonna win.
Yeah, there's the Phoenix back up. Halberd's got to take it out. Brutus takes the advantage.
Down.
Yeah. Can he do it? Can't. Brutus taking so much damage. There's the stun. There's the ultimate ability. Both ultimates coming out. Halberd taken out. Oh, sorry. Brodus taken out. My bad. Halberd lives. Halberd takes out Brodus. Both Kali's confusing me. That's going to be game.
That's going to be GG.
That's our first match out of a best of 3. Halberd takes it. Very interesting.
That was so interesting because Brutus again was waiting out the ulti out of Halberd, but Halberd waiting a nice amount of time to where he's like, all right, I can burst him down. If I pop my ulti now, I can burst him down and he won't be able to ulti.